Hello, my dear Scorpio. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between February the 1st and February 15, 2017, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. If you want to support my channel and my free general readings, you can click on the ad in the beginning of my video or watch it for 30 seconds or to the end of the ad, whichever comes first. Thank you. I'm very grateful for your support and for all of you watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. You really make me so happy with this and so grateful. So I use the Witches Tarot by Ellen Dugan with the artist Mark Evans. And start shuffling your cards. I call the Divine with Love and Light. I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Scorpio viewers. So, I want my dear Scorpio to have love in their lives, to find themselves in loving relationships, and also to have creative success, and to find themselves walking on their highest path towards their highest destiny. So I also want to take the chance to tell you about the full moon, February 11, the full snow moon or the full hunger moon for those living in the northern hemisphere. So this moon will also have a penumbral lunar eclipse when the moon passes through part of the Earth's shadow. That will happen, it will peak at 0043 universal time. So exciting with those eclipses again. We had a little bit of eclipse season during this fall. Okay, so my dear Scorpio, I will just tune into your reading. So, okay. So, Scorpio, this is your future. This is your now, and this is the past. The now is probably the first half of February 2017, but whenever you watch this, it's probably the exact right time to see it. So, the first card for you is Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is like an Earth Mother. It's a feminine energy coming from the Earth. So she is like a lot combined. She is a mother, daughter, mistress, partner, romantic partner. She can also be very good with business or school. She is a tremendously good teacher, very passionate, loyal with this unconditional love. So it might either be like a person in your life, someone that you can kind of rely on, or maybe someone that's really important, like a really important energy in your life right now, maybe to teach you something new, or to maybe to get more stability in your life, more like rooting yourself a little bit more. It can also be talking about the divine feminine, like how you can manifest the divine feminine more in your life, more of love and nourishment, and getting more like money, getting more success, getting more. The foundation of our economy is with earth, and earth is a feminine archetype. So everything that grows, everything that's being born, everything that's being creative. So this may also be something that's creative, like starting a new business, starting a new school, a project that's like already up and running. It's not a seed, it's not like a knight that's putting the seed to the ground. This is a queen, so it's something that's already there. It's already like manifested. It's something you can take good advantage of. It's like a richness, abundance. It might be a person in your life, maybe a Capricorn or a Virgo or a Taurus, or any person that's kind of very earthy. So I think it might be a teaching experience that you are maybe have met some sort of teacher or some person that can show you about the divine feminine, because here we have a Page of Swords, and Page of Swords is kind of a student or a person that wants to talk truthfully or wants to communicate in a very truthful way, or learning how things are done in this world. So it seems like a teacher and a student from my point of view. But this thing can go on in any kind of situation, because this is why we are here. We are here to be students, but also pioneers. But this doesn't seem like a pioneer event, because it's something that's already there, and something that this person can kind of take an experience from. We have the eagle here, so that's like roaming in the sky, getting the bigger picture, being able to make your own make your own assumptions, or get your own kind of ideas from what you learn from this person or from this energy. So it's rather interesting energies here. And he has an 8 of swords, so that's a kind of a warning that you shouldn't like just swallow anything, any teaching, anything that's coming into your life. 8 of swords is like a lot of other people's ideas that might keep you prison, also your own ideas. It's like being imprisoned by thoughts and by restrictions, often imagined, or like kind of not tangible ideas, like things that's like social rules and things like this. So it might be like some kind of relationship being a bit entangled, like you don't really know how to solve this or how to move on. It's like you're being stuck in a situation almost. It's a castle here behind, so it's something that's again already manifested. It would be there for you to just reach out and grab it if you wanted to, but it's like you have gotten these assumptions and ideas that's kind of preventing you from reaching your highest goal. And it's probably something with your thoughts, something that's kind of holding you back, or it can be ideas of a pride, or how you want to be seen in front of others. Maybe you don't want to act too cheerful in this situation. Maybe you are restraining you in this way, because it seems like you have something that's really good, something that has come to your life it's like a queen and a castle, so what can be better? But it might be that that you're strangling yourself, or strangling the happiness for this, or maybe there is some differences in communication that's kind of making you to not reach out, or not fully expressing what you really feel truthfully. So this situation goes on a little bit here, because here we have 4 of swords. So 4 of swords and 8 of swords. 4 of swords is like silent treatment, or retreat, or that this thinking, or this kind of teaching situation, or what you now are in, is like getting on your nerves a little bit. It's like you need to learn too much in a short period of time, or it's like you need to sort out too many of your ideas. You're thinking too much, over excessively thinking, that you get tired, you get exhausted. It's like too much information that's going to be processed, and you can't really find like the red thread through this, or to find you can't find a solution. It's like trying to solve a problem and just running in circles. So eventually you will give up, and that might be just what the doctor ordered, because if you can't solve this now, it's better to maybe wait for divine timing to make this, give this a solution. And here you have a beautiful solution. This is number 8 from Major Arcana. It's strength. It has the roses, as indicated here by the Queen of Pentacles as well. Roses. So something passionate, something creative, something close to your heart. It's like you have something, right in front of your nose, but it's like you don't want to grab it, or you don't want to be like overexcited over it. Maybe you think that you don't want to get your hopes up, or you think that this person is going to leave, or the situation is not going to be as nice as it's promised. So it's like you have a problem trusting this situation. But what we see here is strength. So here you have a dog and a woman. Here it's a lion and a woman. So it's kind of getting friendly with your inner animal, with your instincts, and kind of rising yourself above the situation, kind of maturing, growing up, taking things easy, being a little relaxed, thinking that's okay, whatever happened will happen and I will be able to manage it. So if this thing, this beautiful thing, is proven to be an illusion, I will be able to take that too. And if this beautiful thing is not an illusion, but actually this beautiful castle that I have been seeing in my dreams or in my goals, then I will be very happy about it. And I will also meet this situation with passion and creativity. So it's like do it with passion or not at all. It's kind of the meaning of this. It's like you are trying to wait the situation out to see if it's for real or if it's a dream. So by that you might it's like you're trying to be leveled here instead of being up and then down. So but maybe if you want to live a fully life, you need to be very happy sometimes and very sad sometimes. And it's like, and what you can do is put yourself like in the center and being very calm with whatever happens. Like let yourself be really happy and let yourself be really sad, but always stay in the position that you know that you will be able to take care of yourself whatever happens. If you can find this inner strength, you can go with the flow, the passion of life, the get your hopes up, get disappointed, know what's worth something to you here in life. If you're trying to act like you don't care or nothing really matters or what the hell, kind of, that's not going to really give you a life fully lived. It will be more like trying to live life secure and expecting the worst all the time, and kind of putting yourself in a situation where you try to be smart and not get surprised by bad news and things like this. But by being like this, you might miss out on the really good things in life because you're acting too cool in some sense. So something wonderful has happened and you're trying to keep it cool. I think this is what's going on. Okay, so here's in the now. And we have a 10 of Pentacles coming underneath the Queen of Pentacles. So I think you have gotten a beautiful job offering, maybe a new like teaching event, maybe a new teacher at school, maybe a new class, maybe getting new money or being offered like something that's really beautiful and has like a really good, it has like a really high worth. It's like this is a place of value. It can be like having gotten a wife or maybe a husband. It can be like moving in together, getting a house, children growing all together. The dog is here in two different locations, so the dog is important. It's something with loyalty, like loyalty to yourself and your own goals and what you need, and also keeping yourself safe in some ways, like you want to feel safe. It's like you have a really beautiful opportunity of feeling like fulfilling your life in some sense, either through romance, friends, family, studies or work, something that's really going on that's great for you and giving you stability. So I think you can trust this thing. You don't have to be so suspicious. The next card is the King of Wands. So King of Wands is a fire energy. And it comes like underneath this air energy and crossing with this earth queen. So the King of Wands is like, take this opportunity and create something beautiful for yourself. It might also be like a fire person coming in your life. We have both earth, air and fire now. So fire is like Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, and the air is Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. But probably it's like you will take advantage of this situation. You will use it to create whatever you want. So it's like you're trusting this situation now. First you were like very suspicious of this situation, but here comes the lion in both those cards. So it's bravery. It's like acting like an adult person. Okay, so this is what's given to me. I will trust this and I will use this to make something beautiful for myself and others. It's like being the creator, creating your life, taking your life into your own hands, being like a grown-up person, not being like a little suspicious child, withdrawing into yourself when you think that something is too good or too bad. So you can always be like, you don't have to retreat so much into yourself if you can be strong and independent no matter what happens. Then you can trust situations more if you love yourself enough to kind of stay centered in you and believe in yourself and your own capacity. So really central here in the reading comes a Three of Pentacles, and that's work or studies. So it's like if you have a problem that seems like solvable. Sorry, I can't pronounce that today. We have here the solution, problem solving. Like if you have a lot of problems, you solve them, you take the one problem that kind of right in your nose and easy to solve, you take that and solve this first. And then you take the next one and the next one. And each problem solving will be a stepping stone to getting where you want. So mistakes happening or issues showing up or people acting in a strange way or whatever happens, it's just like a stepping stone that will take you to your destiny. So mistakes are there to be sorted out, and problems are there to be solved. So you don't have to be so stressed when a problem comes and like, oh, I need to solve this, this needs to go away now. Look at it, talk about it with friends, see it from many different angles, and find a good solution. And then you try that out, and if it doesn't work, you do the process again, new solution, and try that out. Because this is like trial and error. It's something that wants to be it's like a teaching situation again. It's like how life teaches us to solve our problems or to get better, more experienced, more adult persons. It's like we are front runners, pioneers, and we are really here to solve problems. And problems are like, they come, they just come, and they want to be solved. Sometimes you can have like this like a vacation where everything goes smoothly, but usually problems will show up. And I actually have, I don't believe you can hear it, but I have like a raven talking outside the window, so that's why I'm getting a bit confused, because I'm listening to this raven as well, because it's flying over my house and calling for you, Scorpio, maybe wants to tell you something. So Six of Swords is kind of a self-realization, taking an experience, like a situation that you have learned something from, and moving on. It's like this, what I said with the stepping stone, like if you have done a new experience, it's like something that you can put to your library of teachings. Like, okay, this I know now. I have seen this. I don't have to fall into the same pit again. I can now evolve past my problems and get new ones, of course. But this is a very beautiful teaching situation where you actually don't get so, agitated by problems, but actually seeing them as those stepping stones, that they are there to teach you something. They are there to show you something. They are there to make you have experiences. They are not there to kind of mess up your life or make you miserable. They are there to support you in the creation process. So you will kind of know what's the good thing to do and what's the bad thing to do. It's like we can't see the consequences of our own actions, and that's why we need to be those fiery person, those passionate persons, being very brave, going into this unknown map. It's like a darkness in surrounding you. You can't see what's going to happen when you're doing certain things. So it's like trial and error, and that's why we're here, to kind of excavating the map. It's like we are being adventurous. We are being like pioneers. So don't be so afraid. Don't be so locked in yourself. Try to be a little bit more brave. This is what's being advised here anyway. And this is going to give you like beautiful teachings. So here we have a Five of Swords. So this is probably what you are afraid of. You're afraid of getting humiliated or start to disbelieving yourself, because this Strength card has much to do with self-love and kind of deciding that you are the one authority in your life that you are going to listen to the most, and you are also going to take in, you know, advices from others, but you're always going to think like, how can I apply this in my life? How is this working for me? How is this teaching something that I can take to heart? And if a situation comes that kind of humiliates you, or a problem comes that make you feel defeated, you will let this thing mess with your self-esteem, with your sense of self. And that's the problem, because it shouldn't mess with your self-esteem. Nothing that happens in this world has anything to do with your worth. You're just here to make experiences and to learn things and to get like a more educated soul, learning more about love, learning more about like everything. So if things are happening in your life that are difficult, they are just there, like, you know, a new it's a new level in the video game, something for you to solve, something for you to, you know, get your hands on and start working, start to get dirty. It's nothing that's have anything to do with you. So if people are like letting you down, making you disappointed, or whatever happens here, it has nothing to do with you. It's just an experience for you to see how you can deal with that situation. If human beings would have been content with being in paradise, we wouldn't have left the place. But we are curious. We want to explore. We want to be like seeing what's behind next door. So we can't stay in a safe environment where nothing ever happens and everything like yes tomorrow will look like yesterday. We are excavators, we are pioneers, so we are going to have to be brave and take the things that happens with some kind of peace, not being too like miserable when things goes wrong, because it seems like you are working a lot with problem solving and you're maybe wondering, why are problems there? Why can't things just go smoothly? Why do this thing always have to happen to me? Why am I repeating old patterns? It's because you are trying from different angles to solve a problem, and when you have done so, you are done with it, and you will have the opportunity to move on to the next level and start the next game. But this game is on now, so try to get the most out of it. Try to learn as much as you can from this. Try to think about it in philosophical ways, and, you know, twist it from different angles and try different solutions, because this is why you are here, to make this experience. So underneath the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, we have a Knight of Cups. So that's finally you, Scorpio. Or it's water energy anyway. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and it can be any kind of person. Probably it has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles and this beautiful, safe environment that you have been offered, or that you are already living in. It seems like it's still, you know, it's still on. It's like a beautiful gift to you. It's a night, so it's a, it might be like a new experience that you are going to do with this. It might be a person also coming to you. Maybe you are expecting the worst. But it seems like the worst will not happen really, but it will actually be like a good situation coming for you. So we'll see more. And here's a King of Pentacles coming underneath the King of Wands. So it's a lot of energies working in your life right now. This is Earth energy again. So it's something with the Queen and the King. This is usually like husband and wife, or stable, something long-lasting, something where you can feel like really self-sufficient, because you have gotten like your root chakra needs fulfilled. Like you get a roof over your head, you have free access to water and food, warmth, money, maybe a good work situation, good friendship situation, good family situation. Feeling like you can feel, it's like you can be rather safe with whatever happens right now. It seems like you have like your basic needs should easily be fulfilled during this time. And here it's like you're offered an even better situation, because it's like an offering, and it's a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is like a farmer, a doctor, a gardener, someone maybe that's creative, like a painter, like musician, things like this. It's out of earth, so it's something that you create here on earth. And this is the King of Pentacles is a very good with money, very good on making like a secure fort for himself where he can get his needs met. So because he likes to be self-sufficient, that's very important. And here comes the Ace of Cups, and it comes underneath this Eight of Swords, like this entangled situation that's really hard to solve, and this problem solution situation where you really try to figure it out, or you put your effort into kind of studying or working really hard or talking with people, making the necessary discussion. And here love comes through. And it comes from the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and through with the Ace of Cups here. So it might be like a new love coming, or opening of your heart center. Like you finally can breathe and trust the situation. You don't have to be so worried that things will go wrong. Maybe because you're now trusting yourself and your capacity to solve problems more. So therefore you can open your heart in this situation, and you can be more passionate and more alive, and you don't have to be like so frozen or withdrawn, or kind of expecting like yesterday being manifested in your tomorrow, like expecting the same things to happen over and over again. When you do this, because it's normal that you do this, because this is probably like how it works, because as I said, a thing will come to you again and again until you have solved it. So you're expecting this thing to come in again and again until you have solved it. And what we people are doing, we are creators, so we are also creating with our mind. So you can have a certain momentum to this. Like if things are repeating itself, you think that it will repeat itself forever, and then you get like you lose your trust in situation, because you think that all my love relationship has always gone to hell, or all my working situation has always gone like south eventually. So you're expecting this to happen, and of course then it will happen, because you are also the creator, creating with your mind. So you need to be like, it's like you need to like learn from the situation that has been, but not expecting the worst. It's very tricky, because when you have these experiences, you might expect the worst all the time, and then the worst will come, because you are the creator. So it's like a really situation where you really need to be like knife sharp. Okay, next time the thing will happen, this is what I will do. I have solved the problem. So the next time these things will happen, it's like for me to practice on this, what I have come forward to here, and I will try this out. So don't take these things that's coming, repeating itself, like something bad that's always happening to you. Take it like, okay, this situation comes, so I will be able to practice what I have learned. And when I have practiced this enough, it will go away. So if you can have a more trusting vision to this, or trusting, like if you can be more trusting in this situation, you will have more joy out of this teaching experience. So here's the Six of Cups coming underneath Six of Swords. So it seems like this will be a time of solving of karma, and probably something that has gone way back into your childhood, because we have a Page of Swords here. So how you have been like felt like maybe an outsider, maybe a little bit rebellious, maybe like other people haven't really understood you, or you haven't really figured the situation out. Now it's a time to figure this out. It's going to solve. It's like salvation of karma, and it's maybe a salvation also of separation, because here the heart is opening, and People are coming together in beautiful understanding. So I think this is a time when you will make new friends and also maybe reconcile with old friends and saying I'm sorry, because the heart chakra has an open access to your mind. It's like an open gateway there between. So you will feel very compassionate, I think, and understand things from a higher point of view. So you will be able to see why they did certain things, and you will be able to kind of forgive them, actually, and forgive yourself as well. So it seems like this is building up to a very nice situation here where you can open your heart and share your ideas with others, share with your love with others, and actually get some understanding finally, not feeling so freaking alone like you felt here, like you're really lonely in the universe. And he has the 9 of Swords, of course, and it comes from the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So it's some kind of thinking loop that's still going on in your life. So be mindful of this. It's a lot of things I would like to say about this, but first thing is that your thoughts are often, they have like a good quality of problem solving. But the thoughts can also disturb your emotions. So I would like you to do like this. If you have excessive thoughts going on and frightened thoughts and thoughts that you will feel like you are humiliated or people not loving you enough or supporting you enough or things always going bad, write this thing up, because it's probably wants to be seen and processed. So something wants to come through to you, some thoughts that you might be really afraid of, but I want you to write them down, write all those things down, all those horrible things that you are thinking. And then you will probably get like one step through your illusions by this process, but you are also going to create a little bit of discomfort in your body, because your body can't see the difference between what you are thinking and what's actually happening. So when you have done this thought process, and you can do it whenever thoughts are coming excessively, they want to be seen. So write them down. This is the best way to give them attention. And then you will remember like how your thoughts went and what your conclusions were. When things are kind of starting to repeat itself, you might be able to go back and see, okay, this was what I figured, and this is what I come forward to, and this was my solutions, and this was how I really was thinking before you get into the situation again and get entangled with maybe your feelings for a certain person or a certain situation. In this situation, you will probably be rather clear with your thoughts, seeing things like rather clear, but you will feel also maybe very like mistreated or unjustly treated, things like this. So when you have gone through this, you need to stay with your body and heal what your thoughts has kind of made interrupt the energies that has been made by your thoughts. So you can get like to a peaceful level with your thoughts, being able to sleep at night, things like this. So stay with your body, feel the most uncomfortable feeling in your body and process through those feelings. Just stay with them, don't resist them, just let them pass through. This is the next step in giving first your thoughts attention and then your feelings attention. And this will solve a lot of things, and it will also get you back to the strength card where you align yourself with yourself no matter what's happening on the outside. And it will also stop the process of repetition, because when you go and listen to your thoughts, you will learn, you will have take the experience from the situation, not just blind yourself and like try to not feel, try to not think, try to not, because this is not going to solve anything. You need to face the situation head on and not resist it, but actually go right through it. Okay. So the next thing I will do here is to take Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for you. So, okay. Hungry Ghost and Keeper of Scales. Yes. So you have some troubles in getting your needs met, and it's you have your basic needs met, what it seems, but you might be missing something. Maybe this heart-to-heart like situation with someone where you really can open up and, you know, have like a best friend or a romantic lifelong partner, things like this. So you might have your basic needs met, like if you have, abundant resources of water and food, you won't be obsessed by water or food. And if you don't have those things met, you will be obsessed by water or food. So whatever you are obsessing about in your life is probably something where you have a lack, where you're not getting your needs met. So if you're obsessing about people not wanting to talk to you, or you not getting like a romantic love partner that you can live with for the rest of your life, things like this, if you have a hard time to connect with romantic partners, you probably have the lack is real and the need is real. So you need to take this serious. You are not supposed to be on Earth and starve. This is a abundant planet, and as long as we have our heart center really open and sharing like this, people are not supposed to starve. It's just people that can make can hurt other people like this, or make other people starve by keeping things for themselves, like kind of sitting in this tower and keeping everything for themselves, like everything is mine, my precious, this expression. And what you want is instead like open heart center where you share everything equally. And now it's not this balance at Earth currently, because but we are going to make this. So what you need to do is understand that your needs are real. If you're starving in some area, you're starving, and that's not a good thing. So you should see to that you get your needs met. And it's a problem, you say, because you can't control other people. No, you can't. But you can reach out to people again and again and again. And new people, you don't know, you have to stay with people starving you with love or whatever. And here's the keeper of scales, so fairness and balance. So this is if people are like opening their heart and not feeling that like they need to keep everything for themselves, but actually can share, life on Earth will be much more easier, and we will be much more compassionate towards another, be more open to fulfilling each other's needs. And for this to happen, we need to start to become very brave and pure and honest and showing what we really want. And if like every person would be like this, life on Earth will be much more abundant and much more fulfilling. We will also be able to fulfill our needs, and we will know instantly if a person like us or not, because they will be brave enough to tell us exactly the truth and be very truthful to who they are. So it's something going on with this where you need to see to get your needs met, and also be more truthful, I think, with what you really want, and not stop asking for this. But if you want a friend, you need to be a good friend as well. You can't just require from others to fulfill your needs if you are not fulfilling theirs. And this is not saying that you need to, be a doormat or whatever. But if someone is nice to you, you can be nice back. And if someone is not nice, you don't have to be nice. Okay, so keeper of scales, fairness and balance. And this is a past life oracle cards. And we have finances and ships. So ships are like a dream symbol. It's like love relationships. It's like how you move over water together with other people. So how you move over your emotions, and it's finances. So it's something with like how you get your needs met, and how you're feeling because of that, like your self-worth. So if you're not getting your needs met, there's a beautiful situation here where you can get a lot of your needs met. But here it seems like you're not really getting your needs met, because it's a lot of thinking anyway that you won't get your needs met. And if this happens, if you think that you can't get your needs met, you will start thinking that something is wrong with you, that you're not valuable enough for other people to be in a relationship with you. And that's probably not the truth. Probably you are undervaluing yourself, or it can also be like you're acting in a way that makes people think that you don't want them in your life. If you're acting like I don't care, they will think that you don't care. So you need to act that you care if people are going to care. So this card is very important, and this as well. Like, be very brave and be very pure and honest, showing what you really want and what you really need. And know that if the other person isn't feeling the same, you need to step on to the next situation where you can get your needs met. You're not going to stay with a person that's not wanting to be with you, or don't want to talk with you, or don't want to relate to you, or not wanting to give you your needs met. Then you move on. So you need to be like, if you can center yourself with yourself and your strength and your passion, and seeing to that you get what you need, you won't be so afraid when people refuse you, because you will know that you will take care of yourself and move on to people that won't refuse you. Oh, that was a tricky say to say it, but finally I got it. So thank you for listening this far, and I want you to take really good care, and I hope to see you again in the middle of February. Okay, thank you, Scorpio, for watching this far. Bye bye.